Well, hello there. Good morning and welcome to another episode of KILT'N Off-Road. So we're headed to one of my favorite spots, which is Brock Creek. Not a lot of people go to Brock Creek, and I can understand why, because there's not a whole lot of amenities, food or otherwise. But today, I'm going to tell you and show you how to get there. So Brock Creek is located in Jerusalem, Arkansas, and the easiest way to access it from either the north or the south of it is on either 40 west or 40 east. So I'm coming from Conway, so I'm traveling up 40 west, and you're going to travel to Morrilton. Now, whether you're traveling from the east or, east or west on 40, you're going to get off at exit 107. Alright, so here we are, exit 107, and there is a Love's to the left, and there's a Taco Bell there. To the right is 95, which is the way we're going. Now, if you get off at exit 108, I believe there's a couple of hotels there. There's some food. There's not a big selection of food, but a lot of people stay up in Russellville, which is going to be about an hour from Brock Creek. So what you're going to do is you're going to get off exit 107, just like we did, and you're going to get on 95. So, as you come into St. Vincent, you'll see the speed limit sign that drops down to 40. So you're going to go from 40 or from 60 to 40. I would highly suggest you do it. Just as a little warning. So when as you start getting near the Wonder View school here, speed limit coming around the corner, it says 25. I would do it, especially carrying a trailer with your machine on it, because you're gonna start headed downhill, and right around this corner is where 124 is at, and you're gonna make a left on 124. So you're gonna be on 95 for about 16 miles, and you'll be on 124. There's a little sign that says Jerusalem. And I believe you're going to be on 124 for about 13 miles, just as you get into Jerusalem. So we are now coming into Jerusalem, and you'll know it because you'll head up this really steep hill past the water treatment plant, and the speed limit is going to drop from 55 to 45 right at the top of the hill. And you're going to come around a couple of corners, and the speed limit is going to show you a 15-mile-an-hour speed limit. So the speed limit drops to 30. I would definitely make sure you're doing it, and this corner can be a doozy with a trailer and a machine if you're not doing the speed limit. So there's your fair warning. And right as you cross around this corner, you'll be able to see right here on the left the Circle H. Turn the camera this way. The Circle H store. Right there. And they've got a couple of camping spots. They got a cabin for rent. So anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to keep going straight. And you're going to go from pavement straight to dirt. And you will be on Forestry Road is what it's called. So drive straight through, and we'll talk back with you in just a moment. Alright, so we are now in the machine. We're all packed up, ready to go. Going to do some trail riding here at Brock. So we are on Forestry Road. We're going to follow this down, and we're going to make a right. So follow along. Alright, so we have now come to the T. Now, as you'll notice, there's no real markers. The marker says 1309, but to get to Brock Creek, you're going to run Forestry Road straight down to this basically first right-hand major turn. And it's going to be 1309, or it is, I believe it's Bell Road. So that's Cheyenne. So that's the end of Forestry, right where we just were at that intersection. Cheyenne Road goes up to your left. This is Bell Road. So Bell Road is going to run you right to Brock Creek, right to the campground. But when we get there, there's a fort that you need to know about. All right, so if you're looking straight ahead, it says impassable during high water, and that is an absolute fact. If you go down there without actually going over here to the right, if you actually go down there, you're screwed, because it'll fill up full of water and there is nowhere to turn around. So you are backing all the way up that hill, and it is steep. We're not going to go down there right now. I know we've had a couple of days of rain, so I'm just going to be looking around. So when you get to this point, stay to the right. So we're going to go to the campground really quick. So now here's the other split. So if you go to the left, it's going to take you across basically the dam and to the parking area. But we're going to go in here to the campground, and I'm going to show you the campground. So you go to the right once again. Now the campground is primitive. You can get a camper back here. There's parking spots. It's large enough to fit campers in here. It's free, and it's always empty except during hunting season. Oh, we got a overlander, same as me, but in a Jeep. I'll try not to hold it against him. So you got all this area in here to pull in places. You've got stone tables, there's fire pits, there is a bathroom. Now the larger spots are here in the back. So the bathroom is actually just a bathroom, nothing more. No showers, just a bathroom. But it is kind of handy. But it, like I said, it's all primitive camping, so there's no RV hookups or anything like that. So you're gonna have to bring a couple of them, but not many. Most of them are the ATV. They're all, for the majority, they're ATV trails. You can get down some of them, but you can only go just so far. So we're going to come back out here. So we're going to make a right-hand turn. So, to recap, you're going to go to, you're going to stay to the, you're going to stay to the right when you get to that split, and then you're going to stay to the left for the next one so that you go straight. Down here on a scooter, but okay. Well, let's get a look down here. So during the spring, when all the leaves come up, you can't really see the lake down below. So it's looking pretty good. So there you go, there's the lake. So what happens is all that area that you see down there gets flooded and the trails are underwater, and it's bad. I mean, it's just solid mud. So you're gonna wanna take care. So you're gonna come up here around the corner, and you're now on the levee. And you can look to the left, and now you can see the lake down there. And you can see the trails. So be very careful on the right side. It looks like it's solid ground, but that is very muddy back in there. It's like a bog. It just looks solid, and it's not. So come right around here, and you can make this left right here and come right down in, and you got all these giant rocks over here, and there's a pull-in down there, and there are some, I would not, those trails that you see directly up in front of you, they are closed. On the other side of that is nothing but bad news. And I'm not saying this is a dare, but that's a giant washout. And what happens is you get over to the other side and the bottom drops out and you've got nowhere to go. So I would just not go there. So this is the parking area. I've seen the water up here so high that from the lake, that the water was all the way up here to the parking area and was about, from where we're sitting, the trail goes down. We'll go down there here in a minute. But the water was all the way up here, and it was 2 foot deep up here. It's at least 16 or 18 feet down to the lake. So there was 20 foot of water. It was bad. And it stayed like that for almost a month, and a lot of the trails out here were impassable. So we're gonna cut right here for a second. I'm gonna get down on some trails and show you around.